These are the 10 cheapest countries with desperate Asian women due to lack of men. Are you dreaming of an affordable retirement in a beautiful, culturally rich country? Most Asian countries have desperate single women looking to settle down due to the small number of men. Most exciting part is, the cost of living in these countries is low and affordable, meaning you can afford to start a new life there. In this video, we'll reveal the 10 cheapest countries with desperate Asian women, so stay tuned. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more eye-opening travel content. Kicking off with Indonesia, Indonesia is a country in Southeastern Asia with over 17,000 islands and a population of over 270 million people. The country has a population of over 130 million women, with over 50% of them single and desperate for men. Many single women in Indonesia are open to meeting men from different parts of the world, and they value family and relationships highly, which makes them dedicated and caring partners. For a sneak peek, you can check them out on online dating platforms like IndonesianCupid.com, social media platforms like Facebook and Instagram. You can live comfortably in Indonesia with your woman because the country is relatively cheap. According to Expatistan, a website that compares the cost of living of all the countries, cost of living in Indonesia is cheaper than 94% of countries in the world. You can live comfortably on a budget with costs for housing, food, and daily expenses much lower than in Western countries. If you're a single retiree looking to stretch your savings, Indonesia should be on your list of countries to move into. Next on the list is Malaysia. Malaysia is another country in Southeastern Asia with desperate women due to the lack of men. There are over 3.5 million women in Malaysia who are single, which is about 25% of the female population. Single women in Malaysia are open to meeting men from different parts of the world for relationships. You can find some of these women on online dating sites and social media. You can start a family there because Malaysia is the second cheapest country in the world. Apart from being cheap, Malaysia offers a Malaysia My Second Home MM2H program, which allows foreigners to live in Malaysia on a long-term visa, making it easy for retirees to settle down and enjoy their retirement. The Philippines is another Asian country with desperate Asian women. The Philippines has a total population of 109,035,343 persons. Out of the population, about 53.65 million, 49.4%, are females. Many Filipino women, both young and old, are actively looking for relationships with foreign men. The Philippines has a culture that values family and relationships, which means they are perfect for single retirees who are looking to start a family. The women are very welcoming to foreigners. Apart from their women, the country is affordable to live in. The Philippines is one of the cheapest countries to live in Asia. The cost of living is significantly lower compared to Western countries. For example, you can rent a comfortable apartment in many parts of the country for a fraction of what it would cost in cities like New York or London. Eating out is inexpensive, with delicious local meals available for just a few dollars. Moving to the next country on the list, Japan. We all know Japan is one of the biggest countries in Asia with rich cultural heritage and stunning natural beauty. But did you know that Japan has a lot of single women that are looking for meaningful relationships? When I mean a lot, I'm talking about 40% of the female population in the country. In Japan, things are a lot easier for men because single women are open to meeting men from different parts of the world and backgrounds. You can meet them on online dating sites, social media platforms, and if you're going for a conference, you can meet one there. Some Japanese women are attracted to Western men because of stability and their desire for international experiences. Living in Japan is not relatively cheap like other Asian countries, especially in big cities like Tokyo. But renting an apartment or house in the smaller cities and rural areas is very affordable. Food and transportation are also affordable. Next country on the list is Vietnam. Vietnam is a country in Southeast Asia with a lot of women looking for men for relationships. According to Statista, the female population in Vietnam in 2023 was about 50.27 million, which is about 50.6% of the country's population. In case you're wondering why a small country like Vietnam has a large number of women, the Vietnam War in the mid-1900s played a significant role in it. A large number of men were killed during the war, leaving a large number of women. And after the war, most of the remaining men left the country in search of better opportunities. Vietnam is one of the cheapest countries in the world, with an average cost of living of $700 to $1,400 per month, which is perfect for retirees looking to start a family. Their women are beautiful, confident, strong, and independent. South Korea is surprisingly one of the cheapest countries to live in. Outside of the capital, you can find cities with lower living costs, affordable healthcare, and reasonably priced housing. You can enjoy delicious food, modern amenities, and efficient public transportation without breaking the bank. But there's another side to this beautiful country that might interest men, especially retirees looking to build a family. Due to some reasons, there are more single women than men in the country. Either the men are too old or not ready to start a family, and this has made many South Korean women desperate for serious relationships and to start a family. They're not just looking for any man. They appreciate someone who respects their culture, shares their interests, and wants to build a future with them. Moving on to Pakistan. Pakistan is the fifth most populous country in the world, with a population of over 241.5 million people. The country has the second largest Muslim population, which is perfect for Muslim retirees looking to start a family. Pakistan has a female population of over 121.62 million. Despite the fact that the population is lower than that of men, many of the women in the country are desperately looking for men to start their family early, which is something that native men are willing to offer because they prefer to go to urban areas or abroad for better job opportunities. With this, many Pakistani women are desperate to find stable and loving partners and are open to the idea of forming relationships with foreign men, which is perfect for foreign retirees who are looking to start a family and meaningful relationships. Pakistan is one of the cheapest countries in the world to live in. In a cost of living survey, Islamabad was ranked 227th out of 227 cities in the world. But one of the biggest expenses you'll face in Pakistan is rent. But still, rent in Islamabad or Karachi is cheap compared to London or San Francisco. Next on the list is India. India is a beautiful country with vibrant cultures and a rich history. Despite the fact that it is the most populous country in the world, it's still a good destination for retirees looking to start a family in an affordable country. Marriage and family are important in Indian culture, making Indian women look for serious, committed relationships, especially with foreign men. India is one of the cheapest countries to live in. The cost of living in India is about $441, which is 2.37 times less expensive than the world average. Moving to the next country on the list, Sri Lanka. Did you know that Sri Lanka is one of the cheapest countries to live and retire in, especially for men looking to meet single women? Women in Sri Lanka make up 52.09% of the population according to the census of Sri Lanka, and in some places within the country, women outnumber men by a large percentage. Sri Lanka is an island country located in the southern part of Asia. If you love natural beauty and spicy foods, you should have your eyes on this country. Sri Lanka is perfect for retirees who want to relax and enjoy their golden years. According to Living Cost, the cost of living in Sri Lanka is $509, which is 2.06 times less expensive than the world average. Sri Lanka ranked 175th out of 197 countries by cost of living. But the country is not ideal for young men looking to work. Many Sri Lankan women are open to dating and marrying foreigners, so you've got nothing to worry about. They love the idea of building a life with someone from a different background. You can start by checking online dating sites like International Cupid. And finally, number 1 on our list is Thailand. Thailand is a country in the southeastern part of Asia with rich culture, stunning beaches, delicious cuisine, and friendly women. The country has a population of 71 million people, with 51.5% of them being women. In some parts of the country, like Pattaya, single men from all over the world go to this beach to spend their entire vacation here. Many Thai women find foreign men appealing and are open to dating and marrying them. They normally see foreigners as an opportunity for a stable and fulfilling relationship. The country is relatively cheap to live in. It's cheap when compared to countries in Western Europe, the US, Canada, or Australia. Living expenses can be significantly lower, and you can enjoy a comfortable lifestyle for under $2,000 per month. Places you can live are Udon Thani, Chiang Mai, Hua Hin, Ko Chang, and Kanchanaburi. And there you have it, the 10 cheapest countries with desperate Asian women due to lack of men. Some men have delayed starting their families due to work or for any other reason. And today, the retirement funds can't cover expenses. Instead of giving up, retirees who are looking for a fresh start or retirement should consider checking out these countries. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more mind-bending travel content.